This is EJ from Taurota Tarot. I hope everybody is well. All this stuff floating around in the air. So this is going to be a little something for everybody. I did the first part last week for Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. Tonight I'm going to do Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. So this is going to pull some cards, see what's going on in everybody's little pocket of the world, see how everybody's doing, see what advice the Oracle cards have for us. Just something a little different, something to give you maybe a bird's eye view of what's going on for the next 30 or so days. So we're again going to do Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. All them damn O's and L's. Good grief. Okay. And I'm going to do like I did last week. I'm going to pick 3 cards, but this time I'm going to add a new deck. I'm excited. This is, where's my box? This is Numerology guidance cards, and I like them very much. Those of you that watch me regularly know, obviously I'm a Taurus, so change is a little difficult for me. So I'll ride with something till they fall apart, and so now I'm in the process of replacing my cards, because especially these are shot. They're ready to just go take a retirement somewhere. At any rate, we're going to do Leo first. Leo, y'all got shit popping off quite naturally as a fire sign. It's kind of a heavy energy. Like y'all are kind of just not real sure what you need to be doing. Okay, there it is. Financial discipline. I need to loosen up a little bit. That's what the music card is about. Finding the music in your life, Leo. It is not just all about roar and growl. You gotta find some beautiful things to be around. I'm gonna pull these other cards. That's kind of what's it feels like you guys have yeah, you need to be walking away from stuff that's not, what's the right word? Leo, you need to be walking away from things. That's exactly what this is telling me. You need to be walking away from things that are not in harmony with you. Those of you that know anything about music know it is all about harmony. And when I think of harmony, I can run the gamut and talk about Brian McKnight. I can talk about the Carpenters. I can talk about the Isley Brothers. I can talk about Heart. It's a whole lot of groups that have a lot of good harmony. Fleetwood Mac, incredible harmony. But when we talk about harmony in life, it is blending certain things together. And it feels like you need to be walking away from some shit. I'll be damned. That's the 5 of coins, and ain't that 3 and 2 making 5? Oh damn, what the hell? You need to be, let's just put it where it is. These are numerology cards, so I'll dabble a little bit. When we're looking at this, you're talking about a full 5 that you need to just, there's no equivocating on it. You need to be walking away from it. But when we get to the actual music of all of it, and we break those things down, there may be some individual things that need to be broken down in your life that are just causing discordant sounds, if you will, that shit that don't sound right. You ever heard somebody singing in their car and they just like 5 keys way off? This is maybe where some of this tenseness is coming from, not just because of what's going on externally, but people that are close to you. So this is about walking away from that bullshit, because they are not doing anything for you. For others of you, this may be just particular situations. You may be working a part-time job that you're not, out of the 10 jobs, is the one that just really gets on your damn nerves. You may deal, for some of you, you may be dealing with a mechanic or a builder, and they just doing shit all asinine wrong for you. Even if there's a halt in work right now, this may go back to something you were getting ready to start before all this crap started, or something you're thinking about doing in the future. And the people that you're thinking about right now, it's just not making no damn sense, period. So whatever this is a sign for you to walk away from things that are not blending harmoniously in your life. It's just like that. Making plans and financial discipline, a lot of you need to be making some plans about your money. A lot of you might be in situations right now where you're working from home, or you've been laid off, or you just plain don't have your job no more because of whatever's going on. That said, to start making some plans, and sooner rather than later, because a lot of people don't understand what's going on right now is not just some virus that's making a bunch of people sick or whatever. It's not just about that. You have to look a little deeper. Things are going to change. They're going to change. And this is not one of those things you could actually be prepared for what's coming up. You can't actually prepare for something that's brand new. So what you need to do is get the loose ends when it comes to making plans and financial shit. You need to be tying up any loose ends. Things, credit cards that you don't need. Go ahead and get rid of them. Start pocketing some of your money. The financial planning down there? Financial discipline. Those of you that have extra cars. I don't know why I'm talking about cars, Leo, but y'all got cars. The energy is wild. You got extra cars you don't need. You just got some crap sitting up in your driveway taking up space. Time to get that shit gone. Others of you may be dealing with third parties that are handling your money, and you may be reviewing some things, if you will, making some future plans about changing your investments. And this another one of them sooner rather than later things. That hot pink color should just kind of give you some indication that you need to go ahead and light a fire into this shit and get it going. This may take you all the way out to your birthday. So we're talking about July and August of this year. But you need to start looking at your finances, looking at your credit cards, looking at items around your house that you no longer need. You may need to get rid of them, repurpose them, if you will. All of this is about making plans and future plans. And the future, not that far. Spirituality. A lot of y'all are, you can feel this real hard. A lot of y'all are battling things with partners and spouses about what you believe versus what they believe. And everybody's believing. It's kind of coming back to this odd chord sounding shit. Whatever it is, just know the wheel of fortune is in effect. So there are going to be some things that are just going to happen, and it's just going to happen the way it's supposed to happen. You'll be fully aware when it happens, but you're really not going to have any control over it. In the meantime, a lot of y'all need to just go back to what you know about spirituality. Whatever that is. It's going to church, going to mosque, going to temple, going to synagogue, just going to the barn around the corner. However that's resonating. You need to get in touch with this, because some of these changes, while they may not be totally disruptive, they may be jarring. I'm just saying, you may not be expecting that bump in the road. You ever been in a car and hit a real deep pothole somewhere, and you jump up, the car jumps up, you end up hitting your head on the roof of the car, all that kind of crap. So not necessarily disruptive for the long haul, but enough, just to shake you up like, what the fuck? And make sure whatever it is that you do, want to do, or have been doing spiritually, you need to tighten up on that a little bit, Leo, so that whenever you hit that bump in the road, it just doesn't catch you so far off guard. Then you holler, Jesus, take the wheel. Y'all know. Just kind of review. This is really the energy of maybe reviewing things, making plans, reassessing things that you're planning on doing, looking at things that you need to walk away from. That's including people. Just saying. This is the kind of energy that you're in right now, Leo. That's not a bad thing with all the flux and change going on. this is probably a perfect time, especially if you have been kind of mandated to stay home. It's a perfect time to do some shit like that. Let's see what the Rebel cards have to say about any and all of this. This is for Leo universe. This is for the sign of Leo. Want shit to be different? Change yourself first. Pow. Want shit to be different? Change yourself first. And maybe that could be some of this. You walking away from certain behaviors, certain patterns in your life, so you can get back to that full harmony type of shit. But if you want shit to be different, you need to change yourself first. Ooh. Let's see what else the universe has for lovely Leo. Watch what you say. That mouth of yours could start some shit. Watch what you say. That mouth of yours could start some shit. I'm gonna kind of fall back on the spirituality thing. A lot of times when we are out of harmony with ourselves, let's go back to that first card. We just get funky and say whatever the fuck we want to say. And sometimes doing that, you know, you get other people riled up. And this is not a good time for that shit. Again, no Wheel of Fortune is at play. Whatever changes need to happen are going to happen. So you cussing, fussing, and then telling everybody off is not going to make it better. And then if you end up starting some shit with the wrong person, which is, I'm sure, not what any of you want to do, it's going to cause more problems than it solves. So just kind of be mindful of what you're saying. You may need to moderate your tone with certain people, especially if you're out. And if I had to put the Wheel of Fortune on something, it kind of means to me like that day you go to the mall, you know, and there's a bunch of people there. All that shit's out of your control and shit just happens. It's kind of that energy to watch what you say so you don't start something that is unnecessary and unneeded in your life at this point. You may, I think I told Taurus this last week, you may have to just take the fucking high road and keep it moving. Y'all know. Let's see. We can't be all the things. Your ass needs some help. Ask for it, hire it, make it happen. We can't be all the things. Your ass needs some help. Ask for it, hire it, make it happen. Whatever you need to do. Financial discipline and making plans. You may be, the message here may be that you were just trying to do too damn much. Just saying, might be trying to do too much, and it's creating an issue with your discipline as far as your finances are concerned and how you're managing your money. You can't do it all. You can't be all things. Sometimes you need some damn help. So if you need to go talk to a fiduciary, I ain't gonna say no financial advisor, a fiduciary, because the fiduciary has a responsibility to tell you what they do. Just saying, you may need to, or you may need to just talk to somebody that's a little more experienced in whatever it is you're trying to do financially, whether it be investing, whether it be your retirement, whether it be buying a house or some other shit. You may need to talk to somebody that's a little older, a little wiser, got a little more experience and can help you on your way. All right, Leo, that is all for y'all. It's kind of like review season for Leo. Like y'all need to go back and reassess a couple handful of things. And that's okay. That's never a bad thing. And for those of you that are kind of in this situation where you got to sit down anyway, there's something else to do. That is just something else to do. Moving on to the sign of Virgo. An earth sign. Actually, my favorite earth sign, if I had to put it somewhere. My first real boyfriend was a Virgo. I loved him to death. And he was one of those people I didn't realize what I really lost, but was gone. But it is what it is. Very much someone who set me on my path a long time ago. And I will be forever grateful to him for that. Virgo, y'all are, feels like y'all are getting settled in. If you moved recently, or have come back to something, it feels like you kind of, maybe you're on this mandated, gotta stay home thing. And Ace of Coins, the Devil card, and the Two of Cups. And a reminder, I don't do reversals. I know that Two of Cups came up upside down, but the energy coming from it really got more to do with you it feels like for some of you, I know I did these out of order, but it's all good. Some of you are, let me say it this way, Virgo. A lot of you that have been on a little hamster wheel and been grinding down for the past year or so, working, doing whatever, you know, not really at home, more at work, but you got a family. This is who this is going for. So if it doesn't resonate, don't worry. You might hear something in here anyway that applies. But it really feels like for those of you that have had those kinds of jobs, and now because of what's going on in the world right now as far as health is concerned, you've been kind of reined in, if you will. And so now it just feels like the Ace of Coins and the Two of Cups, like that exhale moment. You're back at home. But what's wrong with that? Yeah. So some of you, you may be getting ready to, the happy ending card. It's not what it seems. So let me put it like that. You may be reuniting, I guess that's the right word, reuniting kind of with your partner, or maybe for some of you this could be reuniting with somebody you wanted to date, and you have the opportunity now, since things have kind of ground down to a dead halt. You may be getting ready to embark on a new relationship, or this could be the renewal of an old relationship, because now everybody's kind of had a chance to sit down, and so it speaks of a happy ending, but you know every ending ain't nothing but a beginning. So you may be ending, and this for a lot of you may be the thing you need. You're quite happy that you don't have to get up and be at work at 6:05 every day, and now you've got a chance to work from home, and so it's kind of almost like a period of enlightenment. Oh, I didn't know if I did this from home, we would have this much time to do da-da-da-dee-da. However, that's resonating with you, but it's kind of the energy that's coming back. And for those of you where this may be a new situation, you know, glad that something else is over and that it's put you in a spot to have a new relationship. However, that's resonating with you. On the other side of that, though, those of you that have been in long-term situations, Virgo, you may be beginning to see where some of the toxic shit is, where some of that karmic toxic pattern repeat over and over again shit is happening. This is major energy. So whatever you're beginning to recognize or see, particularly in relationships, and this can be business relationships as well, you're going to realize that it might be time for a little self-care, and it might be time to tell somebody bye-bye. Start talking about self-love. When you start paying attention to you, a lot of times we get in situations where we're so busy trying to help people, trying to make them see something, Virgo, or trying to help them to, you forget who the hell you are. I'm just saying. And you may be in a spot right now where you can kind of take a little step back and see that eyeball. Oh. And not just the people in the eyeball, but see the eyeball. And by that, you can see the patterns. You can see the conversations that keep triggering certain things and keep going in the same direction. And think, it might be time for you to focus on you. I'm just saying, you got the time now. It might be time. Focus on you. And you take that 1 and 5, which is a 6, and that 6 and 1, which is 7. So we're going from 6 to 7. You're actually moving into a higher plane by taking care of yourself, and maybe allowing yourself to step away from some situation that's just more toxic than it should be. At the end of this, you may see that you need to give, and like I said, this could be business too. Let me go back to this because the energy is still kind of lingering. This could be business as well. And it may just be time for you to just take a step back and look at what you're doing, Virgo, what you're doing in your business relationship, and maybe see that there's some patterns that need to be broken. And I keep saying this, you know, everybody's complaining about, oh, coronavirus, everybody's coming. I think it's the universe telling us maybe you need to slow down for a hot second so you can see what the hell's going on around you. We get past this, we get into, this is definitely romantic, and looking at what you have romantically. And for some of you, it may require, let me just tie it all up. You may see patterns in your relationship and go, you know what, I wonder if he knows he does that. It could be something simple. It could be something major. I'm going to go with the latter. I think it's something big. But you're going to need some patience in order to make this union continue to flourish and grow. And so it may be a thing where you need to sit down and have a series of conversations about things that may be triggering you, or things that may be just, you know, kind of forcing you into a situation where you feel like you need to take care of numero uno first. You may need to start having conversations. I need time to do whatever it is. When you get into it, this is the major energy on the board, so of course it's sucking up all the air in the room. You will be able to maybe break, not necessarily karmic cycles, but just some toxic shit, you know. And I always say things that start like this end up like this if you don't look at them, if you don't talk about them within your relationship. And you got the time to do it now. Do it. Definitely do it. This is not, the universe is not offering up all the, and I know it's painful and people are sick. I get it. People have died. I understand that. But a lot of times stuff like this happens so we can look at ourselves, so those things don't happen to us. It's hard to say, hard to see, hard to deal with. That's the reality of the situation. You know, a lot of times we need to really look at our own actions. Take care of us first so we can take care of us. Y'all feel me? And if we're not taking care of our personal selves, how the hell can you take care of your kids if you go out and tired? It don't happen. I'm going to just tell you now. If you thought you was performing, it don't happen. You got to take care of you first. Got to. Let's see what the Rebel cards say. They broke your heart. Fuck them. Whoa. They broke your heart. Fuck them. So some of you here, it may be just a total breakup of a toxic relationship. Hence the self-love. And I may be just backpedaling on the message. Rebel cards like this. Fuck you, L, and fuck the rest of whatever you talking about. Get my card up off the table. They broke your heart. Fuck them. There you go. Pot out. Message. Loud and clear. And if those of you are noticing that you're in a situation where it's toxic and you notice some pain, and that's the other thing I was going to say about times like this where everybody is at home and all on top of each other, it's about time you just start seeing shit for what it is. Just saying, because now you all up in the house. Ain't nobody running out the door to go to lunch, gotta go back to work and all other shit. Everybody at home. You ain't do nothing but look at everybody else. And that's about the time you know what? I don't even like this son of a bitch. Let me be gone. You might find out some extra shit. That's the downside to having time. You may find out some shit, Leo. Or I'm sorry, not Leo, Virgo. You may find out some shit about what's going on in your relationship and be like, I sign up for this. Again, universe giving everybody a chance to look at what they're doing. I know we crying about we can't do this and we can't do that, but for real, take the opportunity to look at what's going on in your relationship. You may be missing or may have missed some things because you've been so busy working. And Virgo, that's not unlike you. You are an earth sign, so that's exactly what you're going to do. Work yourself right to the bone and not take care of yourself and not look around at what's going on. You look up, you go out in a relationship about to fly out the window. Just saying. I am just saying. Let's see. You are talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Don't just use it for dumb shit. You are fucking amazing. You are talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. I don't know. I'm just sucking up all the air. I don't know. You may be on something and not realizing that they're doing something to you, and you wasting your time and your effort on some shit that's really not even worth you talking about it, because it's dumb shit. Think about it, Virgo. Think about it. However that's resonating with you, think about it. Get some fucking sleep. This is talking about self-love. Now get some fucking sleep. You are being an ass because you are fucking tired. Face to pillow now. Self-love. I'm just saying. You need your rest, Virgo. You need your rest. I know everybody want to grind down till there ain't nothing left to grind down, and we all think we're going to retire wealthy and some other shit. Slow down. Slow down. Get some sleep. Get some rest. Don't just get some sleep. Get some rest. Give your mind a break, Virgo. It's okay. You ain't going to miss nothing, and ain't nothing going to leave you behind. It just is what it is. Let's see. What and who is next? Libra. The sign of the scales. Also, another one of my favorites. I love Libras, but I don't know. Air and earth sometimes just don't always be getting along like that. And as much as I like Libras, I actually have a friend that I talked to today that's a Libra. As friends, to me, they've been very good because sometimes they can just blow the wind the right way and calm me down. I have Aries as my rising sign, and sometimes I can be just as hot-headed as an Aries, even though I'm a Taurus. And I'm about to fly out the window today. And my Libra friend came and blew the winds and calmed my ass down and blew a little dust in my face and made me realize what the hell. That's why I like Libra, because y'all are sometimes just so intellectually balanced. And it's sickening. I'm not that intellectually balanced. I'm sorry. I ain't. I try to be, though. I really do try to be. For as much as I was talking to Leo and Virgo about taking that step back, Libra, it feels like y'all are getting ready to work harder. That's possible. Some of you may have gotten some promotions because of all of this corona shit. Others of you may have just stepped into a role because somebody really has gotten sick and you are filling the gap for them while they're out. Three of Cups and Five of Cups. And y'all are getting a little emotional. Get the hell out of here. But of course, there's the swords over there. Can't have no reading for air sign without the swords. Can't do it. Let's see what we got going on. Well, it feels like y'all, Libra getting ready to go to work. The rest of us trying to sit down. Libra getting ready to head out the door. How about that? Surrender. Physical activity. What am I telling you? The personal growth. Who the hell knew? And that's exactly what the hell it is. So you may be emotionally smarting because you've lost something in all this corona shit, whatever, job, or, you know, they done laid you off because they ain't got enough or whatever, ain't nobody buying that, whatever. But right behind you, see that neon light flashing? Right behind you, there's some shit coming right up on you. Woo, 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 woo. And you need to surrender to it, Libra. That's what you need to do. You need to surrender to it. Don't be so caught up in what you've lost that you miss what's on the way. I'm telling you. I've seen it happen. People so caught up in, oh, I lost my car, and I lost my job, and just dwell in that energy forever. And get all emotional and weepy and shit. And coming right round the corner, it's some new shit. Brand new. But y'all on this shit down here, I'm just saying, you may need to surrender yourself to what's coming. You need to get all hung up on what you lost. And oh my God, I just told you, the beginning of all of this, things are getting ready to change. It takes shit like this to happen for major change to come. Put that out there like that. I know don't nobody want to hear shit about shit changing, and Libra probably least of all with Taurus, but that's where we are right now. Shit needs to change on this planet, on this earth. It needs to change. The way we make our money, the way we think about our relationships, it needs to change. So don't be sitting up here crying about your spilled milk and your spilled wine on the white carpet and some other bullshit, because I promise you, if you stop for a hot second and surrender yourself to the moment, whoop, new shit. Physical activity. Y'all, and see, y'all are getting ready to grind on it. And this in this reading is about projects, collaboration, physical activity. So you may be getting ready to get into something with someone or a group of people, and it's going to have you moving about and doing some different stuff. Once again, I'm not lost on this card shit. I'm not lost on it at all. That there's 3 down and 3 up. Who knew? It may require that. Again, this is the energy. Libra, this is the energy. I can just feel y'all in your cars moving. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Stuff going. Trying to get things together. Somebody has had a brainiac idea in the middle of all this mess, and you have figured something out. However, this is resonating with you. Whether it's on a local scale and you're going to help babysit everybody's kids, or whether it's on a bigger scale and you're trying to do something to help the country. However that's resonating with you, it's here. Just take this as affirmation as, oh shit, it really is time for me to go. Yes, it's really time for you to go. And don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. If somebody's coming at you now with a project, a collaboration, you know, we found out if you do this, while we got all this stuff going on, we can do this and make X amount of money. Don't hesitate. Do not hesitate on that shit. At the end of this, don't get in your head and start creating all these little fucked up ass scenarios, because you're going to fuck up your personal growth. So if you're going to do some scenarios in your brain, make it about the visualization of what you want. Please don't fall into this trap and get careless with your thinking and your emotional shit. I know it's an air card, but this is what's coming off of it. Don't get caught up with your thinking and your emotional shit that you cease to have some personal growth. Because that's what all this whole little thing for you right now is about, personal growth. And that's financially, it is professionally, and also romantically. It's about you growing. And that means you're going to have to step outside of what you're doing. Once again, surrendering. You're going to just have to surrender to the energy. The fuck? That's the fuck it is. You're just going to have to surrender. And say, fuck it. I ain't got no control over this shit. Let it be. And when you get to that point, Libra, you'll feel it. And then shit will just start to fall in place. As long as you don't overthink it and come up with these bullshit ass scenarios about, I'm gonna die if I do this and if I do that. Don't do it. About your personal growth. All about your personal growth. Let's see what the Rebel cards have for you, Libra. The sign of the scales. When I was little and I hear people say the sign of the scales, I always thought of snakes and scaly backs and lizards and shit. Yeah, I know. Weird childhood. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. But you guys are balanced. You guys are probably more in balance right now than you've been in a while. It's just a matter of accepting what's coming towards you. And I say that because I'm looking at these threes, which means that you had to be at a 2 first before you got to the 3. So it's a level of balance that you're already in. And so now it's time to adjust that a little bit and invite some new stuff in. And as you do that, you may get a little off center. But as soon as you start and get into the flow of things and get into the stride of things, you will find your balance comes back rather quickly. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone You need some fucking time alone, and you know why. I don't know who this is for, but okay. You need some fucking time alone. And that's kind of ping-ponging off of this. Personal growth. You may need to take a day or two in the middle of all this stuff. Just shut your phone off and get in your head so you can get out of your head, if that makes any sense. Get in your head and kick all this shit out and start visualizing the best things that you want to see happen for your future. Let's see what else the Rebel cards got. Nah. Y'all all trying to fall out. No, it's not going to happen today. No. This is for Libra universe. Oh, fucking apologize. Seriously, just do it. Fucking apologize. Seriously, just do it. And that's kind of over here with the whole surrender thing. Before you get to the new, let me rephrase this. Before the new gets to you, whatever it is, you may need to apologize. I'm so sorry I spilled red wine on your white carpet. I'm so sorry. You may need to fuck it. Just fucking apologize. Just do it. Don't do whatever. Don't ask. Just do it. Don't get all caught up in, I shouldn't have to apologize. Whatever. Just do it. Just do it. And there again, that's surrendering your ego. Letting that shit go. Just fuck it. Give it up. Call it ghost. Apologize. Do whatever it is that you need to do, Libra. Again, you're in balance and you are trying to adjust. So make that adjustment. If that means apologizing and that makes the energy around you better, just do it. Just fucking do it. Take a shot. Don't take 12. Take 1. Okay, maybe 2, and then move on. Take a shot. Don't take 12. Take 1. Okay, maybe 2, then move on. And this is really about the balance. It's about the balance. Whatever a shot is to you, I'm not necessarily talking about a shot of vodka, a shot of tequila, but just taking your best shot. And maybe you might need to take 2 of your best shots. And then move on, and keep your energy. This is about not underdoing and not overdoing. Hitting it just right. And like I said, most of you are in balance right now, so it shouldn't be that hard to just whatever it is that you're trying to take a shot at. If it's getting a job, trying to get into another situation with somebody, however that's resonating with you. Don't do too much and don't do too less, for lack of a better. All right, we are on to our last sign, my dear Scorpios. You know I like y'all a lot, the water signs, but y'all, you know how Scorpios go. Sometimes Scorpio just be mad. Like, why are you mad, Scorpio? Please don't be mad. But Scorpio, I like Scorpios because of all the water signs, y'all kind of bring a sense of swag to everything. And that's a good thing to me. I like to see signs that have their own little shit that they do. And I think that's cool. And considering that I live in a land of scorpions and shit. Jeez. Summertime around here. Knock on wood. I haven't actually seen any in a few years. But they're out here. They're out here. And they're not really interested in trying to do shit. But just run around and do what they do. They ain't trying to bite you, sting you, do no stupid shit. They just trying to run around. Whatever scorpions do, that's all they trying to do. They ain't trying to fuck with you. I can't say that about every critter out here, though. I'm sorry. I just can't. Some of y'all may be dealing with some situations. I just saw the Princess of Cups. It's water. Some of y'all may be dealing with some emotional extra shit. Oh, sicky now. Let us see what is going on with the Corsi. Oh, let's see. Yeah, y'all got a lot of extra energy. And it feels like a lot of y'all don't know what to do with that extra energy. Oh. Ace of Wands, Five of Wands, and Six of Coins. Extra energy. It feels like y'all got extra people. And this is going to have two sides to it. When looking at that Six of Coins, you're trying to share the wealth, but there are also people trying to steal the wealth, if you will. And it's not necessarily your money. It could be your time. Could be your car. Could be a whole lot of shit. Don't get stuck on the coins, but think more on the materialistic side. It doesn't have to just be money. It could be any possession you may have. And it feels like as you're trying to share it with someone, there's someone that is trying to take it away from you. Self-discipline, parenting, oh hell. Spiritual partnership. So with the Ace of Wands and the self-discipline, you may have, just fell out. You may have met someone recently, or you may have started doing something recently, and just the beginning is here. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. And whoever or whatever it is has just kind of just sent you right over the damn moon. What the hell? You need to have some self-discipline. So for some of you, there may be a situation that has cropped up recently that may be putting some space between you and a person or a project or a thing. You may have gotten a new car, but you broke your ankle, so you can't drive it now. This is the universe trying to tell you you need to gain some self-discipline about what you're doing. Maybe not necessarily with that thing or that person, but you need to just get some self-discipline because you like I said, you've been bowled over. Ooh, I got the new Lamborghini and I didn't, so busy trying to get to the car, you tripped and fell. That kind of energy. Slow down. Slow down, Scorpio. Ain't that big a deal. You ain't got to be in no damn hurry. You ain't gonna miss nothing. But it's the self-discipline. Don't be so bold over. You might run this person away with your excitement. There may be something you're bringing that might just be something that will overwhelm. We're talking about a relationship now. The person you're trying to deal with, because it's just so much. And you just, again, you just, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Okay, let me meet you. Let me introduce you to the whole family. Okay, slow down. You don't need to meet everybody in the family today. It might be about kids. This is kind of, look at the baby's face. That ain't no grown face. That's a baby face. Might be, you are just bowled over with this new person, and, now you want them to meet all your kids. Slow down. Have some self-discipline. And in that situation, it is always better to go slow than to try and overwhelm somebody with all of it. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign or somebody that's got fire in their chart predominantly. Slow down, because you're going to blow that fire right the hell on out with that person. Just too much. Slow it down. Parenting. You can't fuck this one up. But your focus is all over the damn place, Scorpio. You're trying to focus on the kids. You're trying to focus on your parents. You're trying to focus on your kids. You're trying to focus on your parents. However that's resonating with you, get your focus. I bought this little gadget because of this card. I promise you. Just use your brain. And here's your brain fried up. I'm just saying. You are all over the place. Your energy is all over the place. You need to focus, particularly where your kids are concerned, Scorpio. There may be some shit going on right underneath your nose, and you don't see it because you're just all over the place. Maybe some things going on with your parents that you need to attune yourself to. And you see just the contrast in the colors. Slow it down. Once again, you got all this fire. Slow down, Scorpio. Slow down so you can see what's going on, particularly with the kiddos. If they're home now from school because of whatever, and they can't go to school for the next 3 odd weeks, I hate to say this, but this is exactly what's coming through. You may need to tell the kids, you know what, I'm going to the store. I'm going to try to find some toilet paper, and then turn around 2 minutes later and come right back and see what you see. But you got to get focused. You can't have that kind of strategy and shit going on in your head if you all over the place. Something, you need to let something go. I don't know what something is. Same with your parents. You know, they may be telling you, oh, everything's just great. Might be one of them things too. You may need to leave and come back an hour later and see what they're doing. You know, and if they in the refrigerator eating up all the danishes and donuts, you know, and the doctor trying to figure out, I don't know why your mother's blood sugar is so high. That kind of energy is just there. You need to focus so you can catch some of this stuff and see what's going on and correct it. If it needs correcting, change it. If it needs changing. Spiritual partnership and the Six of Coins. You are, again, this is coming back to the first card. You just kind of bowled over with somebody. But there's somebody around you. This is not your partner. I'm not talking about your partner. There's somebody else. This could be a baby mama, baby daddy, a jealous ex. Could be a whole lot of folks. But they're trying to take it away from you. You need to make sure the people that you're dealing with are on your wavelength spiritually. Not just the people you sleeping with. Come on. And not just the people you eating breakfast with. Come on. I'm talking about other group of folk. You need to make sure. Some of you, it feels like you may be struggling. You know, you got this new thing. You just all excited. And you're trying to overwhelm the hell out of them with your life and everything that's going on because you are just excited. You might need that person that you so bold over with right now. You might need to tighten up your spiritual shit so you can take care of your material shit. I know, sound crazy as hell, but that's exactly what it is. You might need to tighten this up with your partner, your new partner, your old, whatever, whoever. You may need to tighten this up and start seeing what's really going on. Because see, if you get on the same wavelength with somebody spiritually and then you start trying to accrue things materially, you can start seeing the people that are sucking you dry. It might be that other person's perspective that can see what's going on around you, Scorpio. I'm just saying. So if this is what's happening with you, oh my God, I'm in love, I'm inspired. Yeah, okay. Work on this. Because this is going to help you here materially. And they will help you see this person hanging out in the wings over here trying to snatch and grab everything you're throwing up in the air. Because they're jealous. I'm talking about the person hanging out over here of what you're trying to do. So I'm going to tell you, you got a new relationship or you restarting a relationship, whatever. Before you get into overwhelming them with all of your everything, start here. Start on the spiritual. You do that, they'll help you gain some focus and see where there are any gaps, loopholes, whatever in your situations around you. That's a good omen. It particularly pertains back to this one. If you've got this new person, this is a good omen. You just need to have some discipline. Don't try to overwhelm the new person with everything. Okay, they know you got 5,999 cars. Don't try to show them all of them in one day, not even 1 week. Let things just kind of unfold. If you've got kids and the person you're dealing with, maybe they don't have kids or maybe their kids flown the roost already and they're empty nesters. Don't bowl them over with your little young tots and toddlers. Give them a chance to kind of work into the relationship. Work here first. Work from the spiritual side first and see where you guys connect. Because that makes the everlasting bond that you have with somebody. I'm just saying. All right, I'm done. Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. I love all of y'all. Please stay safe. Wash your hands. Cover your mouth. You know the drill. Have a good rest of the week. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.